looking forward to this segment. I think he should view this as a fresh start. He just wasn't getting any footing against Nepomniachtchi. The guy wasn't blundering. He was playing so strong. You look forward to this. You have to start well, but there's some comfort. Like 5 points, plenty of time. I think again, he needs to view this as a complete fresh start. It's no longer blitz. It's not really pure bullet. The 1 second increment is important, but it's not Jan's strongest point. There's a pre-move battle, or they're down to a few seconds. When you're down in a match, you welcome variance, you welcome the risk. This is the format for it. So yeah, I not to get frustrated, in Anish's shoes, down by 5, new format. No longer can you afford to be down. Like the transition in the time controls is simple. You don't have time to think. In 3 minute and 5 minute, Anish was taking 20, 30 seconds and Jan was getting time advantages. When you start playing bullet, generally you switch that off and transition to mainly playing natural moves, and so you won't fall behind.
Is this
it's just a different mentality.
Is this a mistake? Because I mean, we saw the reaction very quickly by Giri, but it looked like maybe he might have missed the bishop on a4 pinning the c pawn. I just couldn't really tell.
He did. By the way, I got too excited about the bullet portion because my comments stand that it being 2-2 right now in the segment, like I don't think Anish should be taking crazy risk here. Like stabilizing, keeping it within range, but yeah, if Jan's not giving
he's doing the opposite.
He is doing the opposite. So my comments still stand, but I got a little excited. I thought we're on the bullet segment. And I was like,
Eric, he's playing it like it's a bullet game. I don't blame you because look at this position. He's like sacked a piece already. There's tension in the center. I mean, this is as if it's a bullet game.
You're completely right, and maybe he was listening to me and he thought it was a bullet portion. Like you got confused because I was like, yeah, like bullet. Let's just play fast natural moves. Well, we're playing some fast natural moves here, Amon, and we're down a piece for compensation for some pawns. But the position that I said earlier in this match favored Jan was that imbalance, right? Like that game where Jan had a piece for a bunch of pawns. I said that favors him. Unless this is some really good sacrifice where we see this position. Like right now, we see White's king. It's being checked. It's a little bit loose, but it's not winning for Black. It's not even better for Black. So we know that White has the resources to defend. And in the long run, White's better if Black doesn't prove this initiative. There is not enough for that piece.
Exactly.
So the pressure is just back on Giri here to find something here. And I guess he wanted to really change up the match during that break. But Jan loves sharp positions. He likes solving these issues. I'm up a piece, you're trying to checkmate me. That just like gives him adrenaline. I feel like it feeds. He feeds off these sharp positions.
Yeah, and there's no definitive win, as you said. This is just going to get worse and worse for Anish. Queen h4, queen maybe e4, trying to watch over all of the squares in the position here.
Queen e4 is a nice looking move. Covers the mating ideas. I don't see too many mating ideas. It centralizes. You have the e file. For sure. I mean, like when you sacrifice a piece, you want there to be as many pieces on the board as possible to prove your compensation. With just a queen and a knight near White's king, White has their own knight and queen near the king. You have no advantage. You have no surplus of like attackers versus defenders. Black's rook isn't in the game. So even psychologically, looking at this position, Jan's not panicking. He's playing quickly because he knows there's nothing.
Yeah,
Anish,
exactly.
I don't even know if he knows there's nothing, but he's taking so much time trying to force something that clearly isn't here. There's clearly no attack. Now down to 20 seconds, he's realizing I have to trade off the queens because I can't play this position with queens on the board with 20 seconds. But look at what we're looking like. This is now a winning endgame. It's
Yeah, there's
almost
nothing
deja
here
vu.
anymore. Yeah, this is over. Also 10 seconds.
You have right now 3 pawns for a piece, but you're about to lose 1 pawn. That's 2 pawns for a piece. That's not enough.
No, not even close. Yeah, you could try bishop a4, rook d7, and then put the
like
bishop
that.
back on
I
b3.
like that.
Yeah,
That's very professional. No fun at all from Anish, because you have 2 pawns for a piece, but you can't push them.
and the a pawn is the correct color. You know, just in some sort of future might matter. The a pawn and the bishop are the correct color if you're queening on that square, and that's going to be resignation and just